a warm welcome to Sunday Magazine Show on the NTA. And tonight we have lined up a plethora of interesting stories for your viewing delight. Of course, we have messages from the pulpit, we have a pre-Ramadan lecture, and we shall bring you the uniqueness of Baggy music. We have our regulars, entertainment and sports, as well as other human angle stories. Do stay. Sunday Magazine continues in a moment. I am Ifa. Thanks for staying tuned. And of course, we begin on a religious note. Christians have been urged to persist in fervent prayers, seeking God's mercy and grace, as nothing can replace the power of prayer. Regional Superintendent of Christ Apostolic Church Area 1 Abuja, Pastor Gabriel Abodere, made this call during his Sunday sermon. Tessie Umeri also brought us sermon from the Temple of Mercy Ministry.
He who sings, says St. Augustine, prays twice. This quote aptly describes the atmosphere at the Christ Apostolic Church, Garki, as the congregation worship God through praise as part of activities of their program tagged 7 Weeks of Mercy Reign. The regional superintendent, Pastor Gabriel Aboderim, explained that the 7-week program aims to create opportunity for worshippers to seek God's mercy, believing that prayer is the only link to God Almighty.
For that prayer has always been our help in Nigeria, because what the government cannot provide, people have been configured to trust God for the provision of whatever they will need at this period in our national life. So it is only the mercy of God that can really see the people of God through.
At the Temple of Mercy Prophetic Ministry, presiding pastor Akiniyi Akinigbagbe urged Christians to make a conscious effort to forgive one another as Christ commanded. He emphasized that Christians should always expect God's turning point in their lives by making themselves available through their actions and worship.
Forgiveness is the mandate of God. There's no reason for us to hold anything in mind. He told us to forgive 70 times 7 times. There's no reason for you to keep anybody in mind. Forgiveness is another name for forgiveness is bondage. It's a choice. And I will advise anyone that want to move ahead in life to forgive quick, even in advance, before anybody offends you.
It was another moment of praise and worship, seeking God's intervention in the land.
And building the nation through Christian education, providing quality academic programs that lay the foundation for future educational advancement, and fostering a learning environment that develops the spirit as well as the mind is the mission of the New Covenant Church, as evidenced by the graduation of its pioneer disciples. Hadiza Godwin-Ebune tells us more.
Just like the gospel according to Luke chapter 5 verses 10, which says, "And Jesus said unto Simon, Fear not, from henceforth thou shalt catch men." Pastor Yemi Akinseye George of the New Covenant Church demonstrated a similar calling as he graduated 26 disciples to go forth into the world and win souls for the kingdom of God.
Be a disciple is to be like Christ, is to reproduce yourself in other human beings, in others, not just to make converts, but to make disciples of all nations. So these 26 students have been trained, not just to be good Christians, but to be excellent citizens, citizens who contribute to improving the lives of others, and then to showing the glory of God in the society.
Oh, I expect that they will practice what they have learned and they will pass this on to others. Like scripture says, what you have learned from me, pass on to faithful people. Yeah, so that's what we expect of them.
The graduates of the School of Discipleship affirmed that nothing could have prepared them for the great assignments they embarked upon, which has also given them inner peace. They are now ready to preach this message to the world, proclaiming that Christ is the Messiah of the world.
I learned that to make disciples, you must first of all be humble. So you must have the spirit of humility, because God gives grace to the humble and resists the proud.
Taught us the whole foundation of Christianity all over, then how to be better Christians and how to go forth, how to even go beyond being just converts and born again to being disciples of our nation.
Realizing that I have the gifts of the Spirit inside of me, and I can go forth with it, the gift of prophecy, whatever gift God has given to me, the discerning spirit, I can use it to change my own life and the people around me.
The New Covenant Church Asokoro Abuja affirms its commitment to impacting nations worldwide with the gospel of the Lord through undiluted discipleship ministrations.
Preparing the mind and spirit towards an acceptable Ramadan rather than the physical preparation that is commonplace, an Islamic scholar, Dr. Mustafa Uthman Kanike of the Department of Islamic Studies, University of Abuja, says is what is required of Muslims. The scholar said this while reminding and encouraging members of the Islamic Brotherhood of Nigeria during the Islamic Organization's pre-Ramadan lecture in Abuja. Abdullahi Ajil reports.
As the Muslim world prepares for this year's holy month of Ramadan in a couple of days, Muslims here at the Islamic Brotherhood of Nigeria headquarters Abuja are activating the mood for the spiritual exercise, in which guest speaker Dr. Mustafa Uthman Kanike says should be done with the best of intentions, purity of the heart, and the physical preparation in order to maximize the reward.
Spiritual preparation is to cleanse our heart, to remove all the bad thoughts that vitiate our actions unknowingly, that we should try to work on it, so that when we have pure heart, our ibadah will be accepted by Allah, so that we will not be struggling to fast physically. Meanwhile, because of the status of our heart, of our mind, of our thoughts, our religion, our fasting will not be accepted.
Members and the leadership of the organization said the moment provides an insight into the do's and don'ts before and during the Ramadan.
The essence of this gathering is to prepare our members and the Muslim community in general for the preparation of the Ramadan, which is coming. And the essence is to tell us what and what not to do. It will be a guide so that we're able to carry out all the activities required during the Ramadan and after the Ramadan.
He said, prepare for Ramadan through your health, through your effort, money, and every other thing. So when you prepare, you'll be able to improve your spirit, so that during Ramadan, supplication will be more, and God forgiveness will be on everybody.
We prepare our mind physically and spiritually, and on that we do our normal daily routine to cook for our husband, supplicate, pray for our husband, the nation, the children, and so on. And that's our hope for this Ramadan, inshallah.
In accordance with prophetic teachings, all wish to witness the Ramadan as members of the organization prayed for Allah's benevolent mercy upon leaders, individuals, and the country to prosper.
And away from religious matters now, in an inspiring showcase of Black achievements, the Hope and Dreams Initiative recently hosted an exhibition honoring iconic figures who have made lasting impacts on humanity. Kama Kama reports from the event held in Aleita, Abuja, which brought together students from various secondary schools across the FCT.
The exhibition showcased renowned Black leaders, including Chimamanda Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Marcus Garvey, Kamala Harris, Nelson Mandela, and Wole Soyinka, among others. Their remarkable stories and achievements serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of leadership, perseverance, and unity.
People who have stood for blacks, for Africans all over the world, and people who have been symbol of hope against all level of oppression. So we are reflecting on their lives. We're hoping that this reflection actually impacts on the lives of younger generations.
Students who attended the exhibition were deeply inspired by the stories of these icons and expressed gratitude to the opportunity to learn from their experiences.
I learned that no lady should give up, no matter what. We should think of, we should still continue trying, no matter how it is. Because for Nelson Mandela to do something, we know that yes, out of our time, things again come. We can still achieve so many things.
As blacks, we should not just stay one place. We should push because we are not inferior to anyone, and we are stronger than everyone.
As a black person, I am very proud of myself, and as a Nigerian, I'm also proud.
The event's highlights was the unveiling of iconic Black leaders from around the world. Organizers shared their vision of bringing children together to recognize the significant contributions of Black people in leadership.
Globally, February is Black History Month, and I thought I shared with the children of the community and the surroundings to show them who their past and present heroes are, and the things that they have done to bring us where we are today.
The event today is to commemorate the
support,
the resilience of the black people, both dead and alive, for their resilience and contribution in shaping the world that we live in today.
According to the organizers, this event aims to inspire the younger generations to strive for service to humanity. The Hope and Dreams Initiative exhibition celebrates Black heritage and inspires future generations to emulate the exceptional leadership qualities of Black icons.
Very inspiring indeed, Kama. Thank you very much for that report. Now, every tribe has its own unique style, and music is a big part of that. It is a way to showcase the values and traditions that makes a culture special. Now, Moses Kuye in this report takes a closer look at what makes Gbagi music so distinctive.
Music is a powerful way to communicate and express ourselves. For the Gbagi tribe, music is an integral part of their culture and identity.
Music is very, very, very important in tradition. Each tradition, each tribe, each ethnic group has its own unique music. And music is used for many things. It's used for, in the Gbagi, for an announcement to be made by the king.
What sets Gbagi music apart is its unique abilities to capture the listener's attention and evoke strong emotions. It is no wonder that people from different cultures and backgrounds fall in love with Gbagi music. Just like the Yoruba tribe is known for Afrobeat, Juju, and Bata dance, the Gbagi tribe has its own unique sound, featuring traditional instruments like the woje. This instrument is used to convey important messages, whether it is during celebration or times of danger.
We blow it like this with my language. We call Amwaye Ako, we blow it like this. What is our tone, so we understand what we are blowing with the trumpet. We blow when it's a music, or if like we want to go and greet a king.
This cow horn, so we can use it to make music, to make other people knows about it.
Beyond their rich musical heritage, the Gbagi tribe is also known for its warm hospitality and tolerant lifestyle. However, some argue that their traditional music is an untapped resource waiting to be showcased.
Music is becoming something very, very commercial. Before you bring all the group to play for you, you have to pay. The money goes from thousands to millions.
To promote a better understanding and appreciation of Gbagi culture and music, efforts should be made to preserve and share their unique music with the world.
Thank you very much, Moses. Now, did you know that many languages around the world are at risk of disappearing? To raise awareness and promote language preservation, UNESCO declared February 21st as International Modern Language Day. Deborah Gazaji Micah explores the significance of this day.
Research shows that every 2 weeks, a language disappears, taking away an entire heritage. February 21st serves as a stark reminder that many Nigerian languages and dialects are among the hundreds of mother tongues on the brink of extinction.
You can see that countries like India, Russia, they are very conservative with their language, so they don't allow people. If you watch Indian movies, whether you like it or not, you can't see translation in English, in Hindi. So these are some of the ways that we should try to sustain our cultural values.
Promote our rich cultural heritage, because it's very, very paramount. And if you see this time around, many of our children, they cannot even speak our dialect.
According to UNESCO, there are approximately 8,000 languages spoken worldwide, but shockingly, only a few hundred are incorporated into educational systems. This is why International Modern Language Day advocates for the use of local languages in teaching children, allowing them to develop a strong foundation in their vernacular before transitioning to more conventional languages of instruction at higher levels.
All of them, if you go to Czechoslovakia, it's local language they are speaking. Hungary, local language, Serbia, local languages they are speaking. And they made it so such a way that now they go to university with it, they develop it in such a way. It's a real world. So please, we shouldn't allow it to die.
So what contributes to language disappearance? According to research, globalization, economic factors and marginalization are significant culprits.
And now to some sports stories. All work and no play, it said, makes Jack a dull boy. This saying played out with students of El Amin International Academy in Abuja when they competed healthily among themselves. Special guest of honor and former Vice President Namadi Sambo applauded the school for the quality of academic and non-academic activities the school offers. Sefia Norma Uche reports that parents and teachers were amazed as the children displayed their skills at the Inter-House Sports Day.
Excitement filled the air as students and pupils of El Amin International School participated in various healthy games marking the 2025 Inter-House Sports. Events included the 100, 200 and 400 meters race, ring race, sack race by the nursery section and other exciting games.
The owner to come get it. Please move carefully. Now, so ladies and gentlemen, the nursery are on the way. As you can see, And now, ladies and gentlemen, the first position we have
Former Vice President Namadi Sambo commended the school for their professionalism.
I pray that Almighty Allah will continue to bless this school, continue to grant His blessings to the students, and that they will contribute positively toward the development of our great nation, Nigeria.
The amiable director of the school, Jumai Sambo, praised the children, saying they are unique and intelligent to coach.
The most important thing is their well-being, fitness and wellness. So they exhibit this through sports, and we're happy they're all healthy and they'll be wealthy.
From the inception of the school, what brought us together is our passion for greening of the FCT. And the school also has not left that principle. I'm proud of the school. From here you can see a very beautiful scenery, the relationship between nature, natural environment and the school. I think it's wonderful.
Parents were thrilled to watch their words perform.
I'm very proud to see young talent being produced by Elami International.
I have practically all of them in different houses, so it's quite fun seeing them move, enjoy their day, support them.
They are good to go, and they are all super smart. They can represent us anywhere in the world.
Elami is a good school, and I love my friends, and I love my best friends.
It's a good center of learning. Everybody's nice. I enjoy my stay here.
A side attraction was the inauguration of the stadium clinic by the former Vice President Namadi Sambo. Highlights of the event include siblings, race, and presentation of trophies to the 4 houses: green, yellow, red, and blue.
The winner, 2025 Elami Inter-House Sports.
Elamin International School is renowned for producing brilliant, bright students who will in turn be the future leaders.
And for more sports stories, here is Sports Brief.
Teams from Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, and host Edo have arrived for the 2025 zonal elimination. The competition, set for February 24 to 28, will feature various sports including football, handball, and volleyball, with winners and runners-up earning National Sports Festival qualification spots. The top teams will represent South-South Zone at the National Sports Festival in Ogun State, vying for national honors. Meanwhile, Bayelsa United head coach Ladan Bosso has highlighted finishing a crucial aspect needing improvement. Despite regaining form, the team struggles to convert chances. Bosso remains optimistic, citing overall improvement and need to push harder with key players returning from injury. Bosso is hopeful that the team's fortunes will change, leading to a surge up the MPFL standings. Finally, Family Worship Champions FC led coach Bumi Haruna defeated defending champions EFCC FC 4-3 on penalties in the 2025 FCT President FA Cup final. Haruna expressed confidence in his team's penalty-taking abilities, citing practice and last season's loss. This historic win marks FWC FC's first ever President FA Cup title, and they will look to carry this momentum into the round of 64 at the National President Cup. With Sports Brief, Wayne Dugu, NTA News.
And with Sports Brief, we conclude tonight's Sunday magazine show. We thank you for always being part of it. Let's do this again same time next week. Till then, do have a fruitful week. I am Ifoma Ojinta. Bye for now.